who just joined a company and wants to marry, but he can't afford it. Muhammad can get bank loans, search for traditional جمعية, or even better, join the جمعية application. الجمعية is modernizing financial saving via its intelligent application by offering comprehensive one-step financial solution for saving groups to meditate, manage, join, and pay directly in one single click. We would like to thank .next program for giving us this opportunity to learn more about entrepreneurship and gig economy. And there are many people like Muhammad who went to the bank sectors and take loans with high interest rates. Others saw advertisement of local jam'iyya and eventually it was fake. So all of their money was gone. Finding a trusted jam'iyya is quite hard. Even if you found a trusted jam'iyya, you will be challenging by getting the amount you are looking for, the duration you are looking for as well, and the most important one, which is your turn. So we created an application, a powerful application that gives you the power to create, manage, and even track circles while you are on your bed with one single click. And we called it Al-Jam'iyya. So our products makes your life easier. You can manage more than one circle at the same time, and you can manage huge circles with more than 20 participants. And for our second version of the application, second version, we are now making it, you can be able to create public jam'iyyas or public circles by participating with Mala'a for credit checks. Statistics shows that 63% of the people are using traditional jam'iyya at the moment, and are willing to go beyond that to try something digitalized using their mobile phones. So, since most of the people are using iOS and Android systems, we have created something for both of the sectors. As you can see behind me, our MVP. Going to our competitor screen, Mudakhir, Habka, and Circles, which is based in Saudi Arabia. Zooming up into Circles, we can see that more than 4 million Omani riyals has been circulated through Circles, with more than 180,000 participants. Investors was amazed by this application. They have even invested more than 200,000 Omani riyals. So, since Circles was a huge success in Saudi Arabia market, we believe that our application, inshallah, is going to be a huge impact and a huge success in the Sultanate of Oman market. As you can, to attract as many customers as possible, we are going with only 1% for our revenue. Abdullah, 1%? Come on, Abdullah, 1% is nothing. Yes, 1%. And for our customer size, we are speaking about 770,000 Omani riyal as a potential revenue. Excuse me, guys, 770,000 Omani riyal monthly. So we started with .next, and inshallah, our sky is our limits. So inshallah, within the next few years, we'll be expanding into other countries. Currently, we are looking for an investor to share his passion with us so we can increase his profit using our wallet. Our team, Salaha, best team, has been gathered by passion to make an idea into reality. We believe in ourselves, and we are inviting you to be a believer with us. Thank you for listening, and please remember, save in a safe circle. Thank you. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Abdullah, يعطيك العافية.
الله يعافيك.
You are a fintech company, or you're proposing a fintech solution. I think I'm a right person to ask question.
Sure.
With regards to regulation, Abdullah, have you checked the available regulation?
Yes, at the beginning, we went to the website to see if, for the sandbox, because we need to go to the sandbox process. So through your application, it mentioned that we need to pay 200 Omani riyals as well as having a سجل تجاري to start the sandbox. More details, we couldn't manage to get them. So we would try to call, we would try to email, but nothing happened because we only had like 10 days, the past 10 days to do the whole process. Eventually, me, Abdullah, I just went to the CBO. I sat in the middle of the reception hall. I told them, listen, guys, I'm not getting out until I'm getting some answers here. So I spoke, and I know you want some names. I spoke to a person who is called Ismail al-Rahbi with extension number 856. He told me that you need Abdullah to go to a certain process, which already discussed with my team, starting with the sandbox for at least a whole year. And then we can go with a bank, or we can be participants with the CBO. And he told me actually one more thing, that you are guys trying to do some regulation is going to be ended by the end of September.
In all cases, Anna, I'm here to clarify one thing with regards to regulation. And you're currently, as we speak, you're governed by the National Payment Systems Law for an e-wallet service. طبعا with regards to regulation, currently Central Bank ما عندنا regulation حق جمعية, but we're not closing any doors. As you rightly mentioned, we have the FinTech Regulatory Sandbox. This is your route. بس Abdullah, out of your business idea, which is a جمعية, have you thought of the credit risk? إذا حد ما دفع in a circle, how will you deal with it?
So we started with a first private جمعية, that the creator of the جمعية, he's taking the responsibility of trusting people. This is the private thing. So for example, I do a جمعية for my family, for my friends, يعني close circles. And with our second version, I just mentioned like the open جمعية, which is the public جمعية. So the public جمعية, you need to have a credit card. And it is governed by Mala'a to do credit card checks for us.
بس to go back يعني to the question, have you thought of مثلا أنا و my family we're having a جمعية and then I decided I don't want to pay. Have you thought, because يعني technically speaking, this is one of the biggest risks why we did not come up with a regulation.
Sure. We met with Talib Al-Abri. So Talib Al-Abri gave us a very bright idea, which is using smart contracts in our application. So every participant, while signing into our application, you need to sign a privacy notice, which helps the user to be covered by the contract itself.
So you want to introduce technology, blockchain technology, into
exactly.
Your platform. Okay, but that will be costly, just to put it out there.
We spoke to them, and they are pretty, they will occupy us. They say, no problem.
Okay, شيء ثاني إن you mentioned your competitors as international. الحين إحنا عندنا توجه في البنك المركزي إنه to open it up for local and international players, ويمكن سيركليز يدخل عمان. So what is يعني, have you thought of the competitors coming to Oman and how you're going to distinguish your platform from international players?
First of all, when Facebook started, and when WhatsApp started, Facebook was existed, but they never feared that of the competition. And we are here for the same reason. We are starting as a local people, and we'll be ending, even if circles come, we'll be ending as a local people.
And then, Abdullah, one last question. Have you thought of your revenue stream?
For now, we are taking just 1%, but maybe in the future, for example, Circles are taking for initial participant to pay 20 riyals for register. يعني I don't think any one of the people here are willing to pay 20 riyal for registering. But for our application, just 1% of the whole circle. And it's, as I told you, 770,000 Omani riyals, which is a pretty huge number as a monthly revenue, potential revenue.
Abdullah, you checked the demand
Yes.
to have it in a digital platform. يعني, have you felt that there is acceptance from the Omani culture to have this process of a جمعية digitized in an app?
Actually, we've done a survey within a small group of people, which was 2 days ago, and most of them are willing to try something new, which is a digitalized جمعية. For that one, if we went to the society, at the beginning, Talabat, when it was started here in Oman, there was no willing from the people to starting ordering يعني, from Talabat. At the beginning, they were just like calling the restaurant, hello, I just need one burger with one يعني, fries, please. And then they have started their thingy. So we are doing, inshallah, the same here.
I like your idea, and يعني, from a central bank perspective, we see actually there's a lot of demand for جمعية, and that's why maybe I'll say it for the first time. The next cohort مالنا إن شاء الله, the next theme for the sandbox will be for innovative way of payment, وبتدخل من ضمنهم الجمعيات. فbest of luck إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله إن شاء الله. أهلا وسهلا أيمن.
حياك الله.
الله يحييك. تعبني سألت ذا الرياض.
ما شاء الله عليكم. عمل طيب ومجهود طيب. This is a very interesting يعني concept. As I mentioned probably in a quick conversation, I personally looked at it in the past. One, it's part of our culture, which makes it nice and unique. And it has a lot of problems. And everyone knows the Jam'iyat have challenges today. And to bring transparency, where's this money coming from, to whom it's going, is it paid, is it not, it's something really nice. So I think working out that through the platform is something excellent. I will leave the legal side for Ghada to handle because I will not speak about that. But I will have one question, which is the 1%.
أيوة أمانة.
Yeah, just can you prove to us that this 1% will make you profitable?
Yeah, sure. لو سمحت بس coming back to the slides. بعدين بخبرك عن هذه أنت بغيت تسألني عنها. Okay, so for the market size, we've used Tam Sam Som technique. So at the beginning, since we are locating in Oman, we took the Omani citizens, and then we took our range between 20 to 54 years old. Through our survey, 63% of them are using Jam'iyya, and they are willing to be digitalized. So we multiplied the 63% with the numbers of the people, and each one of them is going to participate with 100 Oman riyals. Multiplying all the numbers will give you the number you're looking for.
Okay, so you multiplied 63% by 1,223,000?
Yes. So 60% into our SAM number into 100 riyals into 1%, which is our profit.
Okay, let's take it practically. I'll do my math.
Sure, no worries.
Okay, so if we have, I don't know, what's the working force in Oman? Omanis, do you know that?
Working force in Omanis?
Yeah, Omani nationals. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're around 240,000. أكثر? 400,000? Around 400,000.
Okay.
So let's say 400,000 people who are working today. And among those, how many of them will get into Jam'iyya? I think we have a banker here as well. So probably how many of the workforce usually take loans? Let's say 50%? Okay. So let's say 60% of them. And
No worries.
And let's say some will take probably 40% will be interested to go for Jam'iyya, 0.4, correct? So we have around 160,000. So you're talking about an average of 100 riyal each.
Multiply by 100 divided by
So this is 16 million
Okay.
a month. And you're looking to take 1%
1%, yes.
from this amount. Okay, so you are looking at 160,000 per month.
Okay, which is pretty good. هلا بدي معنا
Okay.
بنضبطك بعدنا.
which is from a number point of view, it's good. But my question to you is, how will they process the payment?
So at the beginning, we spoke to Thawani about this one. Thawani told us that for initial creating company, it's going to be for free. This is the first stage. But we have actually another thing. Since our application is a wallet, so we can create our own gateways.
That's if you have your own, but how will they process the payment? Will they pay through cards? They will do direct deposit? You will use like fintech, like for example now Ma'moon, which they do payments automations. So did you consider that? Because to process payment through gateways, there is a fee. And do you know how much that fee?
Yes, but
For
Thawani...
debit cards and credit cards, and how much Thawani charges?
Yeah, but Thawani already, when we spoke to them, they told us it's going to be for free while you are still young. Once you are becoming a big company, we are having another talk with you.
Okay, so I think what I'm trying to highlight, let's assume if you go by paying by debit card,
Okay.
Thawani charges today, I think the lowest is 1%. 1%. So your margin is gone. So how you will, in this case?
In this case, بننافس Thawani, inshallah.
Okay, no issues. But Thawani themselves, they are a gateway provider, and this margin, even they don't make the full 1% of it, because they have Visa, they have other providers in the chain who actually takes a big chunk of that money already. So I think you need to look into the model and the 1%. The concept is great. You remember I mentioned is the financial part of it. The moment you step up into payment by credit card and payment by debit card through payment gateway, I don't think it will work with 1%. So you need to recalculate the math.
ماشي مشكلة. At the beginning, we attract more customers, inshallah.
But if you find maybe an easier way to do that, as I said, probably speak to Ma'moon. They are a fintech. They are trying to get now, I think they've been, I'm not sure if they're into the sandbox. They have a unique model for collecting cash as well. Thinking of the e-wallet, how to deposit, how to collect that amount is very important. But this 1% makes a big difference, because remember, swapping a card online costs more than 1%. So you will not be profitable. You need to ensure your business model becomes profitable.
بإذن الله.
تمام? That's the only thing which I think if you address successfully, this economically would be wonderful.
خلاص إن شاء الله. بس واحد من الجماعة بس going to the slides. بس one second. One of the people was asking us, Abdullah, about the MVP. Okay, so during the last 10 days, we actually created a usable product. We are actually having this product. Yani we can download it starting from tomorrow. لا ليش tomorrow? Now actually. But we are waiting for the development, for the developer approval from App Store, and then we can do it. But we don't want to make the people at risk. So we are going to do some security checks before we are having it into the community. Thank you very much.
So, thank you very much, Al-Jam'iyya.